Due to the explicit material of this podcast, I recommend that if your penis is not about 3 inches long or your vagina lips touch the ground, this is not for you, okay? This is for mature people with an IQ of 2, alright? So if you do not have that, get the fuck out of here. Thank you! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great and exciting episode of the Wandering Mind Podcast, where the mind wanders. I, of course, am your host with the most attitude, Kevin G. Welcome back to another great episode. We're doing a solo dolo podcast today in the studio by myself. Of course, I am joined with my lovely Insane Mind. Welcome. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be part of your day. Welcome. Welcome to the fan club, to the Insane Club, to the place where you are not criticized for what you wear, think, or your opinions. The only thing I ask, please take your shirt off. Get comfortable, And of course, I'm drinking my water. If you've been an avid listener, I support the drink of water, or the drinking of water, shall I say. Get your H2O inside your fucking body. It is good. It is great. It is the lifeblood of your fucking existence. So please do yourself a favor and get yourself some water. Today is a special day. It is Memorial Day. Shout out to all the troops for this free day, for not going to work. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today. It was raining, but now it is clearing up. It is that great barbecue weather for all you white folk. So if you guys want to get them hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill, go ahead, Patty and Fred. I know you guys are the best fry cooks out in the land of America. But as far as my Mexican brethren, get that carnita asada on the grill, unos chilitos, el elote, y unos fucking hot dogs, if you know what I mean. Not really hot dogs. What are they? What's the word I'm looking for? It's coming to me. It's me. I'm thinking about it. I cannot think about it. What the fuck is it called? Chorizo is what it is. Get some chorizo, huh? As you can tell, it is morning. I've been up, Adam, and ready to fucking go. 6 a.m. every fucking morning, everybody. 6 a.m. Wake up. Wake up. Once your feet hit the floor, fucking do something. Attack the day. Don't let the day attack you while you are alive today. Let's make the most out of it. Reach some goals, obtain your destiny, and let's move one foot in the right direction towards wherever the fuck you're headed. You know what I mean? Me personally, today is gonna be a nice, relaxing day. Just nothing but unwinding, probably chilling, some adventures. I don't know. Might go stab somebody just for fun. I don't know. You gotta try new things. If you gotta stab somebody, go ahead and do it. I preferably probably gonna stab them with my rusty toenail, because who fucking cuts their toenails anymore? You scratch their backs, scratch somebody's back with your toes. Trust me, they'll like it. If they don't, then obviously they're not a good friend. Okay, as the saying goes, scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours, or something like that. I'm not from America, so I don't speak the language of the Latin Americans. North, South, East, West Americans. And on this Memorial Day, I would like to thank everybody for volunteering their service, because if you think about it, it is a really, really hard, extremely hard job to do. Not everyone could just get a gun and go overseas and start blasting, boom, 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 like that. Shout out to Trippie Redd. But I'm, as they say, proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. Yeah, but support the troops, even though they don't get treated right once they do come back overseas. You guys know that they don't get treated the best. If you look at the population of the homeless rate, a lot of them happen to be U.S. vets. Okay, the U.S. vets do not get all the benefits that they are entitled to. They tickle their balls and tell them, hey, come join us, fight for your fucking country, and we'll fucking pay for your school, we'll pay for all this yippity yup yup yup. But then once they fucking get shot in the arm or something, and then they come back with a fucked up leg, arm, or mind, like, oh shit, well, you're no good to us. And then what happens? Well, they don't get the help that they need. And that's the problem, that's what I find difficult to deal with. If you're overseas, of course you are going to get some sort of PTSD, because there's no way you are going to see that kind of horrible situations and not come back with a sane and rational mind. Okay, you probably saw some fucking Iraqi get their brains blown out. That is not normal. What day-to-day living do you see someone's brain getting blown out, unless you are a cop or a ne'er-do-well in the hood? Okay, other than that, most people don't even know true violence. True violence is usually seen on the YouTube or World Star, and that's why it is highly attractive. Violence is attractive until you see it firsthand, and then you're like, oh fuck, that's not cool. And then you start realizing, maybe I should be a little bit nicer, a little bit more friendly. Maybe give a hug to a random stranger. Jerk them off. Just jerk a stranger off. Why not? What do you got to lose? Chlamydia? Drinking water. Drinking some water here. Snorting cocaine and doing all kinds of fun stuff here. On the Wondering Mind podcast, brought to you by whatever the fuck you want it to be brought to you by. But yeah, so if you see a U.S. soldier, any fucking branch of the military, just say thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for fighting a war that I couldn't fight myself. And if you think about it, I was just researching yesterday about the Vietnam War and the average death rate of the age of a person that died in the Vietnam War on average was 23 years old. All right, 23 years old. All right, a lot of you are around that age, 18 to 20 something. And imagine you right now in your current mental and physical state having to go train for combat. All right, and that's how it is. It's not like they had a choice to go fight. They were drafted. And if you're drafted, you can't say no, because if you do say no, you're going to go to jail, okay? Because you're avoiding the draft, which a lot of people did do and were later incarcerated for, okay? One of them being Muhammad Ali. Like we said on the last podcast, Muhammad Ali avoided the draft because he was supposed to go fight, but he said, fuck that shit. This ain't a war I believe in, which I highly respect. You get me? Why fight a war that you don't believe in? That's like getting into a fight with somebody you don't even fucking know. Which he was saying that's when he went from Cassius Clay. Okay, his name was Cassius Clay before he became Muhammad Ali, because once he avoided the draft and he went to jail, he changed his name to Muhammad Ali because he found Allah. All right, he found that new religion. And then, he came back a different man. He came back a wiser. I wouldn't say stronger, because after, I forgot how much years it was in there, 2 or 3, he didn't come back to his full potential. That's a fucked up thing that happened to him. They took him out on his prime. All right, Muhammad Ali was at his prime, heavyweight, destroying, killing, murdering, murking everybody in his division. And right when he was at the height of his career, he was supposed to get drafted. All right, and that's when he said, fuck your war, I'm gonna go do my own thing. And you know what happened? He got sent to jail, prison. In fact, he had to do fucking time. And that's what sucks. But in many other countries, you have to fight in the war, or you have to do military service. You know, I think that's one of the requirements in Asia. I don't know which country I'm based. I think it might be China. I think many of those countries have you they make you fucking do your patriotic duty and join the military branch. That way you fully appreciate your country and understand why they do what they do. But I don't feel like you need to go overseas and fight a war to truly appreciate what you have. All right, you don't have to go into conflict to truly see how good you have it. All right, you simply have to go onto the internet, and you don't even have to go far. All right, you don't have to go all the way to Iraq to see how bad it is. Go down to your fucking city. Look down in the fucking in the ghetto. All right, go to the big city. Look at all those homeless people. Do you see that? We have one of the highest homeless rates. All right, we can't even afford to feed our own people. Right. Yet we're trying to save the whole world. This is what I say. Before you start helping others, help yourself. All right? Make sure you and yours are good before you start reaching that olive branch for everybody. That's my opinion, you know? Sometimes I feel like we need to do a better job of taking care of ours and our own before anybody else. Because first and foremost, we're Americans, okay? What's the point of this fucking wall if we're fucking not helping the people inside of it? You get me? That's priorities, okay? Priority numero uno is the Americano, all right? That's what I think, believe, and know in my heart, mind, and soul to be true, all right? If you are an American citizen, I believe you should be taken care of before any other thing. All right, before you start going to Africa and feeding them children with flies all over their eyeballs, I believe you should start feeding the homeless people that have an addiction rate that is so far beyond the fucking norm that it is just unimaginable to think that somebody would lose it all, you know? There are people that had houses, cars, wives, kids, the whole 9 yards. But you know what happened? They came back from overseas, from war or whatever, from that PTSD, the fucking traumatic thing they saw, and the only thing that they have to cope with because of the fact that they aren't getting the help that they need is drugs. And what's the drug that's number one abused at the moment and a lot of servicemen are using? Heroin. Heroin, it is at an increase, okay? Because heroin numbs the pain. Heroin helps you forget. And that is why it is fucking highly abused. Not only that, but it is so addictive, all right? The addiction rate of heroin is so fucking high. It only takes one time for you to get addicted, all right? Especially if you are one of those people that have an addiction rate that you know, just one and done. You get me? Some people could do it a couple times and not get addicted, but if you keep doing it, chances are you're gonna be fucking one of them dudes. I don't know if you've seen them. They're the fucking dudes slumped on the fucking bench, just swaying back and forth, looking like zombies, okay? That's the kind of people that be on the streets. Everybody who lives in a big city has seen them. I've seen them before. We've fucking passed by them just fucking swaying back and forth, and that's the reality. All right, if you aren't getting the proper help that you need, that you are not receiving the right medical treatments, you're gonna go and try to find your own medicine. And who's the medicine man in the streets? The drug dealers. And who are the drug dealers' main customers? The people with weakened fucking mental states, okay? Who feel that the only way they could cope is with drugs, okay? So the first primary thing we need to do is start helping out them vets, okay? So I believe they need it's a good thing that they finally decriminalized mushrooms in Colorado, because with the psilocybin mushroom treatments and the psychologists, they really could bring out what the trouble is that's really bothering them inside. Because many vets and many people in general don't like to open up and talk about what's really bothering them. They prefer to do the man thing and hold it in their chest and never let it out. They don't want to seem weak or vulnerable. That's the main thing that most people don't want. They don't want people to see who they truly are. They don't want to They don't want to open up and be exposed to the world and be called weak. It isn't. You're not weak if you open up and express how you feel inside. In fact, I believe you are even stronger than the common man, because like I just said, the common person will not open up about what's truly bothering them. But that's the only way you'll ever get over a problem. Okay, not by avoiding and denying it and saying that you're all right. The only way to truly get over a problem is to work it out, talk about it, and analyze the situation for what it is. You get me? You can't just fucking run from your problems, because eventually you're gonna hit a wall, you're gonna break a leg, you're gonna do something, and you're gonna be forced to face your demons. And with those psilocybin mushrooms, you are forced to. Okay, once you do them, there ain't no fucking turning back. All right, once you fucking pop them shrooms in your mouth, you're gonna fucking talk. All right, because you basically, it's an out of body experience. It depends on the dosage, but even a small amount will have you a little bit more open to conversate. And depending on who the person is, you can't just fucking expect somebody to open up right away. You have to ease them into it, just slow and steady. But yeah, that's one of the good things that's happening right now, a little psilocybin treatment. That is great news. Everybody who feels they have a problem, I believe you should go find some help. You feel me? Go ahead. If you're having some issues, get some mental treatment, since that is on the rise. Everybody's stress level seems to be going through the roof, especially because of social media. You are constantly feeling criticized by your peers and everybody. You get me? Everybody on the internet has something to say, but the main fact is they aren't happy with themselves. So when you aren't happy with yourselves, what do? You make somebody else feel bad. That way they're down with you. If they're down with you, that means, hey, you're not better than me. We're equals. But the thing is, you're not really better than nobody. No, you don't have to compare yourself to nobody. The only person you need to compare yourself to is your motherfucking damn self. As long as you're growing and you're achieving success in your own terms, in your own life, that's what really matters. And that's what a lot of people have trouble with, because on social media, it's not really their life. All right, social media isn't really their life. What they're showing you is basically a highlight reel. All right, you think these bitches be on that boat every fucking day? No. You think the motherfuckers be eating fancy at restaurants every day? No, them bitches go out like once a week. All right, think about it. Everybody on social media is showing you a highlight reel of their life, and that's where people start getting depressed. Because you're like, oh my God, they're so fucking high up there. Why am I not doing things right? The thing is, you're just seeing the best of, okay? It's not their day-to-day life. Look at their day-to-day life. They're fucking working 9 to 5 just like you. All right? Everybody could do it. If you look at all their fucking newsfeed, is nothing but good. All right? Because nobody wants to share their bad. Nobody wants to open up. Nobody wants to show that they're vulnerable. Okay, nobody wants to say, oh yeah, I'm going through trouble, I'm going to do this, boom. No, it's just, look how happy I am, look how much I have, look at all the money, look at all that. That's all bullshit. The truth is, social media is a huge, it could be beneficial if you use it in the right way, but who the fuck is using it the right way nowadays? Everybody's just using it to flash and stunt on people. You get me? You get a new car, boom, post it on social media. You get some new threads, boom, post it on social media. You get married, boom, post it on social media. I believe you should have some of those things. I believe you should have a lot of those things to yourself. You get me? Because who the fuck really cares out of your friends list, okay? Out of all your friends list, who the fuck really cares about you? No shit. Maybe if you had 100 friends, I would say maybe like 10, and that's being generous. Out of 100 people, probably 10 people care about you. And that's probably your mom, dad, and some creepy guy named Kyle who jacks off to you at night. Okay? That's about it. Other than that, everybody is just fucking watching you. That's it. Look at that's what I'm saying. Okay? So you don't need to be posting no personal shit. No fucking all this and that. Okay? You know, the people that be posting how sad they are constantly. Okay, I get it. All right, I get it. You're sad. I'm gonna let that pass. I'm gonna say, oh, you okay? You know, but if you've been doing that for a whole fucking month, 2 months, years, what the fuck are you doing? If you're really that sad, why aren't you getting some help? Okay, that's just dumb. If you're just constantly posting how sad you are on the internet, well, you're looking fucking retarded. All right, why don't you go get some help? All right, what motherfucker on Facebook is a fucking therapist? Are you seriously thinking that somebody on your Facebook friends is gonna clinically start helping you? Like, well, you know, I think you're being diagnosed with boom boom. No, fuck you. The motherfucker they thrive off your bad situations. That's all it is. People thrive off the negativity. So if they see that you're doing bad, you know, hey, at least I'm doing better than that motherfucker. And that's the truth. All right. So do yourself a favor. Try and only post what you need to post. You don't need to go excessive. You know, a lot of people be spending so much time on social media. Don't matter what it is, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, if you're still from the 1800s, and people just don't be fucking, you know, being the real selves. That's a character of who you really are. The person on your Facebook or whatever internet you are, whatever social media you use, is just a character of who you really are. Because you're not really like that all the time. You're not always like that big ass cheesy smile over here. You're not that motherfucker cruising down in a nice ass car. You're probably on vacation. You know, you're probably on, you know, traveling somewhere. You're probably on holiday. That's not who they truly are. That's just a side of them, like a dice. You get me? It's just one side of them. But if you flip that dice over, you'll see that they're people just like you and me. They have negative situations. They have all this. But if you constantly focus on all the stuff that they have rather than the stuff that they've been through, well, then you're not gonna fucking see the success story. Okay, it's not what they have; it's what they've been through to get that. Okay, that's the thing people choose not to see. They're like, that guy has fucking money. He has cars. He has all this. But you know what else he has? He has fucking hard working attitude, all right? He is determined, all right? That's what people don't see. They want the fucking prize, but they don't want to put in the work. You have to put in the work to fucking get what you want. Nothing will be handed to you in this fucking world, all right? And if they do, it won't last long and it won't mean shit to you. Because only stuff that you fucking you choose, that you go for, that tastes so much better. It feels so much better when you succeed on your own. When somebody hands you something, it don't feel as good and you don't appreciate it as much, okay? You take it for granted, all right? Until you finally see, you know, maybe you were gifted a car. You don't give a fuck about that car. You're doing crazy shit. You're doing donuts, trying to fucking peel out and all that bullshit. But once you fucking pay for a car, you know what happens? You're like, God damn, them wheels are how much? The motor, what? I gotta change the oil? Goddamn fucking fucked up lights are always lighting up. You know, you truly appreciate it once you start paying for it with your own money. Alright? Especially if you don't have a car. You know, you're one of the motherfuckers riding a bike and all you want is a fucking car. Even if it's a crappiest car, that's all you want. You get me? That's truly appreciating what you have. But those people that just constantly receive things, that's why they're so unhappy, because they're not putting any work to achieve, you know? They're constantly being gifted things that they don't deserve. But once you start putting in effort into whatever you want to achieve, you start getting slowly, I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight. Slowly, you build over. You start building what you want. You start building where you need to be. You start going where you need to go, okay? And that's important that everybody needs to know. You know, you're gonna get to where you want to go, but it's not gonna happen overnight. You're gonna grind. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna have to do things that you didn't think you would have to do. You're gonna have to fucking work hard. Nothing here is gonna be just look at everybody. Just look at your parents. You think your fucking parents had it easy? You probably had it harder than you did. You get me? Especially coming from especially if they're immigrants. If they're immigrants, that's even fucking harder. You get me? Not only did they have to fucking come to a new place, a new world where they don't even fucking speak the language, they then had to fucking try to adapt and get a job and try to get a language. You know, the language barrier is fucking impossible, alright? English and Spanish, or whatever fucking language you speak, is not the easiest, okay? So think about that. Before you think you have it hard, think about the people that came before you. And think about the people that came before them. And just know that you're in a better place today than you were yesterday, okay? Think about the people in the 1800s, all right? Them motherfuckers were burning witches and fucking dying of the flu, all right? Don't you think that they wish they had a fucking ibuprofen to cure themselves? No. I mean, yes. Of course, all right? You have all this good technology. You have all the resources. And this is the best time to be alive on Earth, okay? This is the best time ever to be alive here on planet Earth, all right? So the people that keep constantly complaining about how bad it is, y'all motherfuckers are just lazy and arrogant, okay? Because if you really, really think about it and look at the overall scheme of things, you have it good, all right? There's motherfuckers out there that don't even have a fucking roof over their head. There's motherfuckers out there that don't even have a plate to eat, all right? So appreciate what you do have, all right? If you have shoes on your feet, be happy, all right? If you have a place to sleep, be grateful, all right? If you have a hot meal, shit, man, fucking jack off and have a good night's sleep, man. That's all you could hope for, you know? Sometimes it's the little things that really, really make you happy, all right? It's not them big old fucking vacation sprees, a big car, because those things are just material things. At the end of the day, you have about so many material things that don't mean shit to me today, but it's just that impulsive buy, that quick feel good, you know? It's like doing a drug. When you want something and you just buy it real quick, spontaneously, it's like a quick hit of the crack pipe. You get me? It's just, it feels good for the moment, but then it's like, man, what the fuck did I do that for? You get me? That's how it is. So whatever you have around you, appreciate it. Whoever you have around you, appreciate it. All right? And that's going to be the podcast today. All right? Appreciation. Appreciate what you have and who you have around you. All right? And thank a service member of the military. All right? Happy Memorial Day, and thank you to all the troops for your service. Every last one of you. Even them motherfuckers messing around in Iraq, fucking pulling pranks and shit. Thank you, everybody. All right? It's a tough spot to be in, but just know I appreciate it. All right? Hey, I really do, because I understand that shit is not easy. I couldn't imagine myself over there. Shit, you wouldn't want me over there in the first place. You get me? I hear gunfire. You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna shit my pants and fucking run away. All right? Because I ain't dying. I ain't dying for all this bullshit, for something I don't believe in. All right? But thank you for staying tuned today. We'll be back tomorrow with daily uploads. All right? We'll be back. And we'll have some more great quality content. Enjoy your day off, if you have your day off, unless you're working on, whatever the fuck, wherever you know, Walmart, Walgreens, whatever the fuck, they're still open. Enjoy it anyways, alright? And on that note, later, bitches.